Hello, everyone, and welcome to the latest and greatest episode of Dialogue Tree, where we talk anything and everything video games. Apparently, while playing Super Smash Brothers, although I kind of think this might be the last time we do it for a while, unless people request it. I guess I'm getting kind of bored of doing it, honestly, and I have doubts to its quality. But aside from that, my name is Ryan Smith, and I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Jordan Sims.
Hey, how's everyone doing? Hope y'all are doing well out there. We're going to be doing this again because I guess this is just how we enjoy playing Smash sometimes.
Oh, I thought you were saying that we're going to do this again after this episode.
No, probably, who knows?
I'm not saying we'll never do it again, but I don't know how good. Jordan keeps going back and forth between it being Diddy Kong. By the way, we don't even have like a thing to record the video, which is very strange that we're decided to do this, but we don't even have. Wait, no, I don't know. I just don't know how good it actually is. If I'm honest, Jordan. Oh, I remember. I was gonna say Jordan will be like, "Yeah, it sounds okay, pretty good." I mean, and then a couple of days later, he'll talk about how it doesn't sound that good. So I don't know, and it scares me, if I'm honest, that he is so Jordan about it. I don't know.
It's a pretty accurate description. I guess it really just goes from, thinking that the idea itself is okay from, back and forth with it. I don't know how to use this move of Terry's, but,
Don't you play Terry a decent amount?
Yeah, but it's like a long actual combo where you have to like hit a string of buttons to actually do the combo.
Were you the one that thought Terry was a Street Fighter character?
Yep, I 100% did until I Googled it the other day. You were very adamant that Terry was not a Street Fighter character. And he is not a Street Fighter character. I really did think he was a Street Fighter character. He's from a game called Final Fight. For those of you that didn't know, I can't be the only person on Earth that didn't know that, right?
I'm sure that there are, some grandmothers out there that that think that Terry is that's a Street Fighter character.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess I just
The Streets of Fight.
Yep, Streets of Fury. So, yeah, it's definitely one of those things. You've been up to anything other than playing Smash and doing everything else that I've kind of know that you're doing because we live together?
Well, I started playing Breath of the Wild again. I think this is probably the third time I've played that game. Never actually beat it or played it more than, a handful of hours. I never really have been able to get into it. I was always mad because it didn't really feel like I guess what you would call a traditional Zelda game. It's much more like Skyrim or something than it is Zelda. So I always kind of balked at the whole idea of it, honestly. So, but I should say, I'm kind of liking it, at least more than I ever have in the past.
Okay, nice.
I know you haven't played it, so you won't have a whole lot to say here. But I think the combat is, I'm not saying anything no one doesn't know already, but the combat's not that bad. The puzzles are so far. I think I just got to the first. I don't know what you would call like other night. A dude that's like this weird, sexy fish guy who I guess has a kind of a whole people that is trying to be saved from this elephant that's basically making it rain too much.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm really enjoying it more than I ever have. Of course, everyone knows the exploration is kind of the big key with it. I am enjoying that more than ever for sure. I'm about to die after dominating. And I'm really, I guess, enjoying that more now than ever, I'm kind of finally understanding why people like it. So I'm liking it. I'm glad I decided to give it a third or fourth chance after all. It's died, son of a bitch. But yeah, I've always said it was basically pastoral Skyrim, and I'm not saying that that's not still the case. I guess I'm just saying that that's not as bad as I thought it was.
Okay, yeah, nice. It's definitely not one of those games that I have thought about playing.
You've never even thought about playing it?
No, I really just don't. It doesn't. I prefer more traditional style Zelda games, and this just doesn't.
What do you mean? What Zelda games do you like? I guess I would say.
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Link's Awakening.
No, you've never played a Zelda game.
I have Link's Awakening. I like Twilight Princess.
Oh no.
Is it what? Am I not supposed to like Twilight Princess?
I don't know. Probably.
And yeah, so I don't know. I just got Minish Cap.
Minish Cap.
The
This man said I like traditional Zelda games. Give me some Minish Cap.
yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know if it just maybe because it just didn't feel like the
Like
when
what?
I say feel like to me when I see Breath of the Wild, it doesn't look like the Zelda games I used to play.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's not like them at all.
Okay, and maybe I just need to give it a chance. You know, being a Switch owner and everything.
I think you should definitely give it a chance at the very least. I think you kind of owe it to yourself to. I mean, I have the game. You wouldn't even have to buy it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I have it not digitally. I have it
Physically. Yeah,
So you wouldn't even have to spend any money.
that is pretty good. Because it is one of those things. Damn. I don't know. I guess I just wanted another. You know,
What's that?
I'm trying to think of the name. Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask or something like that. I just wanted one of those.
Man, you
for
were
the Switch.
smacking those buttons.
I really am. I'm trying to do it less because my GameCube controller keeps having casualties. Whether
What,
it's
did another button break?
no, so every once in a while the C stick will come out of a socket.
What?
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah, I probably need.
Thank God you didn't buy one of those super fancy custom made GameCube controllers. I mean, this one wasn't cheap.
Yeah,
Like $50 or $60, but I'm glad you didn't have a special order put in.
oh yeah, me neither. Also, I didn't realize it was one of those things that I do.
Break your controller?
Until Smash. Well, I don't do it with a. What is it? I don't do it with a PlayStation controller.
You sure? Because
No.
I've heard you hit that PC.
Well, yeah, true, but I don't do it with that.
What you mean is you don't break it.
Correct. It's
Because I've heard you definitely hit your controller harder. I've heard you play with Xbox and stuff.
yeah, that's true. But
You just haven't broken those. I mean, those are first party controllers.
yeah, that's true.
So they're probably going to be a little more resilient
oh
than
yeah, most definitely.
I think these are Power A.
yeah, so it can handle a
wow.
little bit more than than normal. Like right now, my B button is completely flush with the controller. It's not triggering anything, but it's not clickable. So
That's pretty bad.
yeah, I probably should.
I used to do that. I remember that used to happen with N64 controllers and stuff.
Yeah, so I probably need to not hit the controller this hard, but I think it's just intertwined in cord.
It's what?
Intertwined. I said in cord like it was a actual word, but it's definitely not.
I mean, chord is a word.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely need to maybe practice or just not hit the controller this hard.
Oh yeah. Besides Breath of the Wild, I also let me think. I know I played some more stuff. I just can't remember any of it. Apparently,
yeah. I mean, we definitely have been playing Apex.
that's true. Did not mean to do that, but I'm going to pretend like I did. Okay, so I'm trying to think. No, I guess Apex. Oh, Neo. Did I say?
You haven't talked about.
I haven't
playing
talked about Neo. Okay, I picked up Neo again. I beat. I don't even know which boss as far as the name or the numbering goes. But if you play Neo, there is a ice boss. Holy crap! I forgot the word boss. I'm becoming autistic as we speak.
I thought you were
Autistic?
looking at me for a confirmation of
I was
what kind
looking
of
at
animal
you
it is.
to beam the word boss into my head.
Boss. Yeah.
I've actually beat another boss since then, which is basically this big cat guy. I won't spoil it because I guess it's some people don't like spoilers, but there is definitely story significance to the one of the bosses, the boss directly after the Ice Woman. She was good lord. It took me so many times to beat that bitch. I was very, very happy when I did. Suffice to say, I kind of the way I finally beat her was pretty simple. I just started dodging more effectively, basically. And then the one after her wasn't nearly as hard, but it still felt good to. It always feels good to beat a boss.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've never heard someone be so mad at a boss until you fighting that lady.
You've never heard me fight another boss.
Yeah, I guess not.
I mean, she was definitely one of the harder bosses, probably in games that I've had to fight. I don't know if she was the hardest, but there's plenty of bosses also I know that I didn't fight against all the bosses in Bloodborne. There were bosses in... There's so many optional bosses in a lot of these games as well that I haven't fought that I don't know if I want to, but I at the very least am interested in. But she was definitely a pain in the ass. It felt very nice to beat her, for sure. I'm ready to kind of already play Neo 2, but I know I've still got a ways to go in the original.
Yeah, it definitely seems like a fun game to play. Just kind of annoying sometimes. That's for sure.
A lot of games are like that, though.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
And it's so satisfying to overcome that hurdle.
Yeah, to beat a boss.
To climb that mountain.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
That's the best thing about these games.
I legit thought I was playing Diddy Kong for a moment, but I wasn't.
And I lost anyway.
I mean, yeah, it happens sometimes. This playing on this new Minecraft world. But yeah, all I've been really playing is
have you been playing anything?
No, just Apex really, and watching or planning on what my next subtitle episode is going to be.
Okay.
So that's really it.
Watching any new anime that you don't want to talk about, or that you do want to talk about? Besides, I guess, what would be on that episode of... Damn.
Not anything off the top of my head. You know, Fire Force Season 2 is really good. I've been enjoying the... I can't think of any off the top of my head, really, that I've been enjoying. Somebody did recommend Blood of Zeus on Netflix, but I'm definitely not watching that.
That show looks awful. I've only ever seen
a preview.
I don't even think I've seen the preview. I think I've only seen the...
I think I've seen a 30-second trailer for it on Netflix or whatever when it auto plays, and it was just not enjoyable.
I mean, I think I've only seen the image that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't care for that. It does not look like... I feel like it was done. If it was done in a different style by a different studio, then maybe it'd be good.
I just died for reasons unknown.
So yeah, I think maybe if it was a different studio doing different animation, etc.
There's so many people making
anime.
And this isn't not anime, although I'm sure there are. But the Zeus and the Greek gods formula is so...
But the what's it called?
It's so common.
Yeah,
it's done so many times. So you really have to do it differently to attract me, to make me want to look into it.
I mean,
this is not that.
Dang, nice down spike. Yeah, I'm just not interested in it mostly because I just beat Hades. And,
oh yeah, I still want to play Hades.
And that's all. The whole story is Greek mythology. Can't talk. But I have been enjoying Apex Season 7 a lot, and a lot of friends are getting back into it as well. I'll see them.
A lot of the Predators?
I don't know if they're Predators.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No, a lot of our friends are getting back into it as well.
Oh, friends. I see, okay.
So, it is one of those things where it is pretty fun to see the boys getting back into the game.
I don't know if I've noticed any of that, but I'm not friends with... I've started playing on Steam, and I don't think I'm friends with a lot of the people that I played with when it was only on Origins on Steam.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot it's on Steam now. I probably should.
That's like the main reason I decided to re-download it
because it's on Steam.
Yes, I do not like
multiple launchers.
I don't like multiple of anything if I can avoid it.
Yeah, that's definitely something there is. I don't know how to play this character. All I know
What is it, Simon?
I think it's one of them.
Richter?
I think it's Simon. Richter's the buffy one. I guess
they're the
both
same. I think they're pretty much.
Are they both the same? Man,
maybe.
Yeah, but this new season, new map.
When did it come out, by the way?
This new season?
It's been. Is it less than a week now?
Yeah, I think it's less than a week. If that, let's just say week, just to ballpark it. But yeah, it is. I'm really enjoying it. I didn't play a ton.
GG.
Of,
I thought you were gonna make it.
I I didn't play a ton of Season 6, but I have played a little bit each season since Apex launched, and I'm pretty proud of that.
It's been almost, I guess it's been close to 2 years now.
Which is crazy.
I think it launched last March, I want to say.
Yeah.
March 2019.
I believe so, yeah. It definitely feels like it's been out longer.
It just doesn't say, it's just because it's last year, but that was early last year and it's late this year.
True.
So it's really, like I said, it'll be 2 years, I think. Been about a year and a half, I guess.
Yeah. And, I don't know. I guess I just liked it because it just came out of nowhere and it was just so different.
It was something, yeah, exactly.
It was so different and refreshing, and I was just coming off the tails of Overwatch and, what is it?
I know you were playing probably hundreds of hours of Fortnite.
Call of Duty is the one that I was playing. I was just playing zombies and stuff
really?
with friends. Yeah, and I bought zombies and stuff, and it was nice because I do like having a FPS game, even if even if it is just single player or something like that. And this was definitely something that wet my whistle and was enjoyable. And obviously, 7 seasons later, through all the rigmarole they put people through, I'm still enjoying the game.
Yeah, for real. I think FPSs are definitely one of my favorite genres, so it's always nice to have. And there are other examples. I mean, Overwatch has been letting me down. I would like to get into Valorant, but that's so, you have to be so
good.
No, it's nice to be good in any. That was dumb. Yes. In any game, but I mean, you don't have to be that good because there is a rank system and you can play quick play and stuff. But I'm talking about you have to be on. You have to really be paying attention. You need to have your voice on.
Yeah,
make live and talking, explaining to your teammates why you did this or that or what they should be doing next. And I just don't know if I'm willing to put in the time and effort and just get frustrated, because that's another game that it feels really good when you win, much like Overwatch, but really bad when you lose.
Yeah,
I think even more than a lot of games.
It's funny, after, Apex definitely spoiled me with the mobility and how the characters move and everything like that. I tried Valorant out and I hated it. Not to any fault of the game, mostly because you couldn't hold shift to run. That was the main reason I didn't play that game.
You can you hold shift in it. I can't remember. Wow. Oh no!
Yes, it did it. But yeah, you can't.
That's right. You walk. I think you have a walking speed, and then you hold shift or whatever to walk slowly.
Mm-hmm, yeah, it's definitely
that's a game that's more about the gunplay, whereas Apex is a movement-based game. Is the best way to put it.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It's you're going from point A to point B, kind of running from the storm, trying to.
Well, a lot of the movements or the abilities are based around getting you from point A to point B faster. There's much less of that in Valorant, to be sure. I still like it a lot, and I'm sure I will download and play it more in the future, but just not right now. So Apex is, what? To be fair, I haven't really played Apex at all. That was going to be my point in a while. But although Apex is just kind of fun, or it should be, that's kind of one of the best parts about it is even when you're losing, it's not that big of a deal. Unless, of course, if you're trying to get good, anything can be frustrating.
Yeah, that's definitely true. If you got that little small competitive bug inside of you, it can still make...
I mean, I'm a very competitive person. So when, for example, when we were playing, I tried to run up on... I'm not good enough a lot of times to run people down. And I was like, okay, I'm done looting. So I was trying to find people, and I would find someone, and I couldn't... They just run away. And I couldn't catch them because I suck. But, man, I just feel like people sometimes don't understand the point of Apex and Battle Royales in general isn't to loot, it's to actually play the game. But I don't really want to talk about that today. We can have probably a whole episode on that topic.
Most definitely.
I haven't played Apex in a while before this. I think I played when Loba came out. When was that? Season 6?
Yes.
Or was that season 5?
Loba was season 5? 6?
Not, wait.
She was 6.
She was Lost Treasure? Is that right?
Yeah, she was 6, and dang it.
Are there 2? Was the Indian girl, was she also same season as Loba?
No, she was the next season. So Loba was...
But I thought Loba was last season.
Oh, no, Rampart was last season.
Wait. Oh, damn, I died.
Yeah, Rampart was last season. The season before that was Loba, and the season before
But
that
you said
was...
Lobo was season 6.
was wrong.
Okay, so wait, that means I haven't played much at all since like season 4.
Yeah, because...
I played a decent amount when the robot edgelord dude.
Revenant?
Yeah. I played a decent amount when that came out. And I played a little bit in the season when Lobo came out. Lobo.
Yeah,
whatever
Loba.
the hell her name is. But I didn't play at all the season that what's her name? Rampart.
Rampart. Yeah.
I didn't play at all.
Yeah.
At all. I don't think I played a single game during that season. So I haven't really played.
Yeah.
Wait, how did I die?
I used my up B.
You don't know.
And
Up B cancels up B.
I guess so. Yeah, Rampart was. It is. I don't know. I know Ryan's not big for Apex lore. I am one that has really enjoyed how they've started to tell the stories. They've gone from during the whole Loba thing. They did like a story where you go do missions, and now they're just doing comic books. So every day you can get a treasure pack, and it'll give you like another chapter of the comic, which is kind of cool. And you can go through and it'll tell you the story of, whatever is going on in this season. And so I like how they've kind of woven the story together and they've made it pretty interesting for the lore. Granted, I'm not a Titanfall player, so I can't really speak to how it plays to that particular universe, but I like what they've done with these characters so far.
I think they're fine. It's kind of like Overwatch. It's interesting, but that's not why I'm here.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's not the end-all, be-all for me either, but it is definitely fun to see how the characters interact with one another. This season brought in a new hero, though, called
Was it Horizon? Is that the
Horizon.
name?
That is her name. She is
She's a Scottish scientist, I believe.
Yep, Scottish scientist.
I swear every character in Overwatch, Apex is some kind of a insane scientist, or
Well, she's not insane. She
is running around killing people.
nobody really dies in Apex, so it's kind of fine. She got trapped in a black hole or a cosmic anomaly, whichever.
A what?
A cosmic anomaly.
Okay.
She was in space at some space station or whatever doing research, and she got stuck in there because of a character or something. Dang it. No up B work. Thank you. And she got stuck in there, and her home planet is Horizon, and
Her home planet?
Yeah, because
So she's not human.
No, sorry. Her name is Horizon. Olympus. Olympus is the new map.
So that's her home, not her home planet.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
My bad.
I mean, I was like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know anything about this.
That's her home. And so, she was stuck in this she was stuck in space basically for like 85 years or something.
Right.
And she didn't age because of space and whatever else and yada yada. So, she came back and her family was dead and stuff, and she's pissed about that. And so now she's trying to figure out, how to get back at the person that got her stuck in there, which is
Because she wants to kill him, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
See?
And, ultimately probably the person that, got her stuck there is going to end up in the Apex games, and they're going to, work it out like Revenant and Loba did. And
But they worked it out.
yeah, kind of, because Revenant, do you want to know?
I don't give a I don't care about the lore.
Revenant, his source code is one of those things where, it's the copy of himself, like the truest form of himself is a brain or whatever, and Loba was trying to find it to kill him. And then, Revenant was like, oh, finally, I've been trying to kill myself for years, and yeah. And then Loba was like, well, I don't want to give you that, so, I'm just not going to kill you because that's what you want.
Why doesn't he just kill himself?
Because he can't. It's in his programming. Yeah, it's against his programming that he can't kill himself. So he is just in the Apex games to fix his murderous blood rage.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah. Everybody's in there for something, so...
Interesting.
Yeah. It's interesting to see why all the legends are there and stuff. And so, yeah, Revenant's there to do his blood rage thirst thing so that he can...
Does he actually call it blood rage?
Oh, no. It's...
Damn.
No. He doesn't have a name for it, but basically he's just like, I like killing, so I guess I'll
I
just...
think they just call that being a dick.
He's like, I guess I'll just I guess I'll just be here.
Oh, damn. I didn't expect that.
Woo, that worked. Yeah, so Horizon's the new hero. She's, like Ryan was saying, another scientist to go along the lines of Cossack and Watson. I think that's all the scientists.
I don't think so. I also don't care, though.
Yeah, well, no, it doesn't matter. Anyway.
There's got to be more. Right?
No.
Right?
Sure.
Mirage?
Mirage is...
You don't know anything about Mirage.
Mirage can be a scientist, sure.
I knew it.
He can be a party scientist. Why not? That sounds fun. Yeah, so this season definitely added a lot of cool stuff as far as a...
Well, you want to talk about the map? You just mentioned how Olympus is apparently where she's from.
Yes, and so, she has these cool gadgets and stuff, but we'll get to that in the future, I'm sure. The map is... I don't know what the size ratio is compared to Kings Canyon or World's Edge.
It feels smaller.
It does feel smaller to me. In the lore or whatever, the people, they got transported there because Rampart's stuff was on the rocket or something, and they had to go there for some reason. I don't know, whatever. And so this is the new place they're at, and they have, I was going to say new weapons, but no, they have a new vehicle, or I guess the first vehicle you can actually drive and ride around in as a team in Apex, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but it feels kind of like it sucks.
It is interesting. I did learn today after getting shot that you can shoot people.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you
Good
can.
Lord, if you couldn't shoot people while they were in the car, that'd be the most broken thing in the world.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Yes.
Damn it.
So yeah, the car is definitely really cool. There's a booster, and it doesn't control as terrible as the Arkham Batman. The Arkham Batman. Oh my gosh.
Arkham Batman.
Arkham Batman. No, the Batmobile in Arkham Knight, but it doesn't feel great either. So it's not a Forza car.
I don't know if I've actually driven it.
Really? I've been a passenger.
I've just always felt I would rather run. Really.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's faster, but it's not.
I like it. It's pretty fun to ride around. Or I was playing with some casuals the other day, or randoms, whatever you want to call them. People I don't know. And it was kind of fun to hop in the thing, pick up our buddy's banner, and then drive to just boost away from all the other people so we could go revive them. And
Did you drop something?
no,
What the hell was that?
I hit my laptop. So that we could, damn it. So that, well, not damn it, so that we could revive our teammate and kind of just get back into the game and stuff. I do like what is happening with this game, though. It always seems like they're trying to add something new and fresh, whether it's quality of life, just making the game look better, whether it's the death screen or the victory screen or whatever it's called, where you can see all your information of how you did for a match, or if it's just, kind of tweaking the battle pass so it's not completely grindy. Although wasn't
it worse this season?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And they have tweaked it a little bit, but it's still not good for what it is. And I can't really speak to what it's like for the other seasons. I do know that I haven't played enough to unlock any of the cool stuff I wanted. So,
did you buy the battle pass?
I haven't bought this one yet.
Do you usually?
I think I stopped buying the battle pass at like season 3 or 4, one of those things, just when I stopped, playing as much, because, if I'm not going to play, then why am I going to, if I'm not going to get the levels and play and get the XP to actually get the stuff in the battle pass, there's no reason for me to buy it other than just giving Apex money.
Yeah, I think the battle passes usually kind of suck. I know a lot of people really like them, but I don't really think that they're that good.
Yeah, this, I really wish they would just lower the cost on skins or whatever, because that's really the only thing I want out of the battle pass is just some cool skins for characters I like.
Well, if you're gonna, you might as well. Wait. You can't get those skins out of the battle pass anyway, right? You can't. I don't think you can get those outside of the battle pass.
No, you can't. So
lowering the cost of skins wouldn't help that.
Well, no, yeah. So I guess I just wish I could buy the.
There's at least when I look, every time there's a new event or something, there's always a better, at least one skin or something in that event that's cooler than literally everything in the battle pass. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Why would I would rather spend money on a skin that I like than a battle pass that has a bunch of skins that I probably won't even ever get to.
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying. I was just trying to say it in a different way, I guess. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. I do love some of the skins in Apex, and they do this thing where they give away some charms or Twitch skins and stuff. That's pretty cool for Twitch fans.
I really don't care.
I definitely like that. I'm definitely a cosmetic person when it comes to those things.
Let's talk more about the map, though.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
I love the way it looks. First of all,
oh yeah, it's definitely cool. There are a lot of open areas. Like when it comes to buildings and stuff, there's instead of doors, there's just open. I don't know what you'd call them. I guess just
areas.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what you'd call the building that just has walls and no doors. Like they have doorways, but I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I definitely like that. There's this big, huge spear that's covered by a spear.
It looks kind of like a marble.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, the spear is covered by a bubble, and I was like, wait, no, a bubble is a spear.
That is the spear.
Yeah, and it's like a portal, and stuff's going on there, and such, and so that's always. I don't know. I definitely I've taken Ryan's advice and just kind of hot dropped and stuff a lot here.
I think that's way more fun. I just don't care to run around and loot. I'm not gonna level up that much anyway. I mean, we don't even play rank, so who gives a shit really if you die?
Yeah, that's true.
I really think that the point of these games is to fight, and the best way to do that, I want to fight like now. Let me get a weapon and let me fight.
Yeah, I definitely get that. It's I definitely have enjoyed hot dropping and stuff, and not just completely looting. I can always go back and play.
Like I know that that's not the correct way to always win, but I don't really care.
Yeah, I definitely and I think that's the cool thing about Apex Legends and stuff. You can hop in there with your friends or anybody, and every game's different. It's definitely one of those things where you can have a different battle plan for each game you go into. It's not just the same. All right, get this busted gun, get this loadout sort of a thing. You can try out different things and always be trying to figure out what exactly dang it, what you really like to play. So damn, that was.
I think that the map, I think we talked about this a minute. I do think it feels smaller than the other maps, but it is very dense. There's a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, that is definitely true.
Like you said, that there's these big portals that take you to different places in the map. There's buildings that swing around. They don't swing. They would twist around.
Yeah, there's
in an interesting ways. There's a big PS5 basically that's fun.
Yeah, there was a couple times where I was trying to find you on the map, and like it says I was right on top of you, and I didn't even realize just because of how everything was laid out that there was a complete like drop off on this cliff, and there was like a whole little underground area that I didn't even know was there. And I was trying to find, and I was like, "Oh man, you're below me." That's I had to find that area and try to figure out stuff. And so it is. I do like it. It feels a lot more fun to play on than not King's Canyon. Sorry, World's Edge.
Yeah,
just because World's Edge is just huge compared to this, and it's just. I don't know. World's Edge just feels like there is just all right. Big location, empty space. Big location, empty space. Small location, empty space.
I don't know if it's empty. I mean, what would you put in it? What do you mean?
That's what I mean. Like I don't know what they'd put in it, but there is just a lot of open space for you to go through.
I feel like there's way more open space than this.
Yeah,
way more open space.
Yeah, I don't know how you died, honestly, but. I don't know. I might have to compare.
I mean, this has a bunch of wide open areas, whereas I feel like World's Edge had a ton of buildings in between and mountains and etc.
Well, yeah, I guess it's just I don't know. I guess I just feel that this area there's always I don't know. I guess it just feels like there's more stuff to do, and it might just because there's a new map, maybe.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do. Don't get me wrong. I guess I didn't see World's Edge is being lacking in that area. I don't know what I like better, and this did just come out, so
yeah,
it's kind of hard to make an accurate assessment.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I don't mean lacking is like a bad thing. I just feel that the designs are definitely different, and I feel like it's a good thing that they're figuring out. They've done 3 very distinct designs for maps.
I think that this is definitely the most distinct in the way it looks and in the way
it plays.
The size is. I feel like it's smaller.
Yeah, it definitely feels like they. it's going to sound weird to say this, but it definitely feels like there is what's it called? Lanes? Like there's definitely lines.
There's lanes in every game.
Well, yeah.
In every multiplayer game, there's lanes.
So I guess it's true. I don't know. I guess it just feels like there's MOBA lanes. Like, you know, there's like there's lines you should take and lines you shouldn't take in this map.
There's those in every map.
Oh, okay.
Of course there are.
I guess
there have to be. How would you design a game otherwise?
I don't know. I guess I just never noticed or picked up on them before. It might just be because, you know, I don't know, paying more attention. Who knows? Maybe it's the G Fuel. I don't really know.
Besides the map, though, I do think the big thing is, of course, Horizon herself. We already talked about a little bit about her backstory and I guess her appearance, but I think her biggest things, of course, are her abilities.
Yeah, it's definitely really interesting the way she plays. Honestly, don't know what her passive is.
Okay, so her passive is it lets you, when you fall, you don't take that. I don't even know what you would call it. You know, when you fall, you stop for a second.
Oh yeah, like to break your leg damage.
She doesn't have that.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
I love it. It feels really good to move around the map and not have to worry about stopping for a second to kind of catch your breath or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, that definitely sounds really good. I know her one ability is like an elevator, like a little port.
I don't even know what it's called, but basically she shoots up a beam of air or something that lets her go up in the air and a little forward.
Yeah,
it's similar in functionality to Octane's ultimate, but it's not as good. But it's up like every 15 seconds, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think
it lasts almost as long as the cooldown, so you have it most of the time in some way or another.
Yeah, I definitely like that. It's really nice to have a verticality to the game now, whether it's attacking or defending. It is it's definitely something you have to look out for when you're in a team fight now.
It's really fun to move around like that. And moving around with her in general is really fun. I like her type of character, so it's nice to have another one. I think Apex is at its best when you're moving really quickly across the map, and I think that this is definitely a character that helps you do that.
Yeah, I definitely like having her on the team and also playing as her here or there.
I haven't seen you play as her much.
Oh yeah, you know, especially in duos, figured,
That's true. We have been playing a lot of duos. I mean, if you want to play her, obviously, I'll be willing to let you. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have some kind of monopoly on her.
No, it's one of those things where I don't know. I've been really enjoying Octane lately.
Yeah, he's fun. I like Octane.
Going through the map and stuff. Her ultimate is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a while.
It's kind of crazy. It's especially if you use it well. If you use it in tandem, with your team in mind, I guess.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's I know the developers talked about how on different people's streams and just information out there and such, how they wanted to make it. They don't want to make it seem weak, and they don't want to make it seem overpowered. And it's definitely something.
I think that it could definitely be considered overpowered. Without a doubt.
I could definitely see how people could say that. I could definitely see how people could say it's underpowered or she needs a stronger kit. I'm just saying.
It's definitely not. I don't see how anybody could possibly say it's underpowered.
Well, I'm not saying I particularly understand one way or the other. I think she's a fine character. I think everybody has.
I think that in the right hands, it's broken. It's absolutely broken in the right hands.
I think that
it's Zarya from Overwatch in a game with no shields.
True. It's definitely one of those things where I don't know. I think that every character in Apex has a chance to be awesome.
Well, there's awesome and there's broken.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I think any character in Apex, outside of probably the pro meta, is viable.
Yeah, most definitely.
But unlike some games. But I think that I'm not saying she's broken. I'm just saying in the right hands, her ultimate is probably absolutely broken.
Oh, yeah, I was watching
and there are definitely characters in Apex that aren't like that. You can't break Octane or... Especially, what's his name? The dude. Oh my god. Bamboozle guy.
Mirage, yeah.
Mirage, yeah. You can't break his ultimate or something.
You can't break. I did find out that you could put down multiple Wattson ultimates at once.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I guess I forgot it. It's not something I see very often. But yeah, it's definitely, I like her ultimate a lot. I learned.
It's really cool. It's I think it's called Black Hole.
Yeah.
Something.
I was watching some people play her on YouTube, and it's really cool to see some of the combos they come up with and just how they play her.
I think the combo is throw ultimate, spam grenades.
Well, the combo I saw was it was use your ability to get up high, and then so you can throw your ultimate further. Just because you can't throw it very far.
No, you could throw a hell of a long way.
Really?
It has a really good range.
Huh. I guess when I played,
You can throw it. I'm trying to think. You probably actually. I don't know how far you can throw Gibraltar or Bangalore's, but it's got to be comparable.
Okay, yeah,
It's definitely further than you can throw Mirages, or not Mirage. Damn it,
Cryptos?
Octane.
Sorry, Octanes. Yeah.
It's definitely further than you can throw that. At least it seems like it is. I haven't measured it.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure there's some people out there that have measured the exact inches and centimeters.
Oh yeah, most definitely have. It is. I don't know. I like this character though. It's not. I don't know who I was expecting. I thought we were gonna get until Revenant killed that one guy that we were gonna get.
Apparently, you still might get him in the future, from what I hear.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool. I mean, who knows what's gonna happen? The Wraith we have in the game now is from a different universe, so or timeline or whatever it's called. So yeah, I mean that's the thing that Apex does. But it's definitely one of those things where it doesn't really matter when it comes down to like actual gameplay.
No, I know it doesn't at all.
No, it's really irrelevant. But
I think so far this is my favorite season we've had in a long time.
I do like it mostly because we have been playing on Kings Canyon and whatever it's called, World's Edge here or there. We've got some. It just feels fresh and fun and nice because it is a new map.
It's a new map and it's a really fun new hero.
Yeah, and there's not and you still get to play with all the games, all the games, all the guns.
Yeah, no new guns, but we just got the Volt?
Yeah,
and I haven't played. I don't think at all since the Volt came out.
Yeah, dude, I love the Volt. It is a super fun gun. I don't even know if we have care packages in this one.
Yeah, I noticed that. I didn't. Yeah, there are. There's care packages.
Okay, I guess I just didn't notice them.
Now that I think about it, because they changed the colors of them, I think.
Oh yeah, now there's distinct rings and such on the map. If you're opening up the map, you can kind of see what's different. But it is.
Are there any? What you call it? It's like bots, like the other two had.
What do you mean?
Like the little floating balls that were in one, and the.
I can't really say if they are. I haven't noticed them. It is. I don't know. There's so much going on with this map and everything. Just trying to learn more things. I don't know. Maybe I don't think there are, but that doesn't mean there isn't. Who knows? There still might be secrets to learn about this map.
Oh, there definitely are.
But I haven't seen any little floating balls with the different.
Kings Canyon had the ones that are on 3 legs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the other.
Lord.
What is it? The not Kings Canyon.
They had the ball, like you just said.
Yeah. Thank you. Yes. That is what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. Yes, I don't know if there's something comparable on this map or not, but it is. I don't know. This might be my favorite map so far.
I think it's definitely my favorite looking map for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I don't know. I just really like it. Mostly, it probably has that wow factor because it's
that what?
Like I combine.
Did you say wah?
Yeah, I think I combined wow and awe at the same time. Mostly because it's
that the Waluigi factor?
Wow.
It's got that wow
factor. I think it's because it's new and fresh, and I'm having fun with it. So I think that's why I think I enjoy it. But
I agree, but I also think that it is the most different looking. It's not as big. It's on like a floating island almost, a la BioShock Infinite.
Yeah.
And it does come with the new character that's really fun that goes with it in the story, I guess, which you care about way more than I do.
I do enjoy the story. It's fun.
It is fun. I'm not going to, it is fun. It would be interesting to see maybe a comic book or a short akin to, I guess, an extended version of a character trailer. or something. Of course, I had a stroke during the middle of that sentence and forgot what I was going to say. But I would highly, of course, recommend. I'm sure you could tell that we would both recommend it. I will be looking forward to playing it more in the coming weeks. I'm sure I'll drop off eventually somewhat, but I've been having fun the last few days playing it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, especially with crossplay being, I think, slowly rolling its way out of beta right now.
I don't know. Is it?
I think it is.
I don't even know. I guess it's just less stable when it's in beta. I mean, okay, I'm sure they don't turn on a switch. Okay, now it can be stable.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it is getting better for people who are trying to play crossplay. I tried to play with my brother, but apparently his internet is bad, so it took him hours to download the update.
The update and stuff, yeah. I mean, he could just bring it over here and like some other people do.
I need to tell him just come over here. Apparently, it's stable enough to play the game once it does download, but it just takes a while for it to download.
Yeah, our place is definitely a revolving door for people updating stuff. Yeah, but I definitely have enjoyed this game. It's really cool. It's interesting to see how they're matching up people. I mean, obviously you're still on the servers and stuff with location wise, but a couple times.
You mean real life location?
Yeah. And what I was going to about that was saying that people a couple times are like, your champion of last match was this, and it's 2 console players. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay, okay.
And so it's really cool to see. And sometimes, I think the other day I had 2 console players and like me, as a PC player.
I don't think I've seen a console player yet.
Yeah, it's
in my match.
So yeah, it's definitely cool. I like the fact that it's on Steam. It's still free to play.
Already getting some achievements, baby. Feels good.
Nice. I do like.
Only like 12.
I do like Steam achievements. They are pretty nice. Yeah, so it's definitely a good time to play Apex. I mean, it's still free to play. It's still
a big
awesome.
player base. I think there were around 100,000 concurrent players a couple days ago.
Yeah, it's huge. Because it's really cool to see all of it all together. And wait, isn't it on Switch now too?
No,
Soon.
It's coming next year, I think.
That's what it is. Yeah, but still,
it was supposed to come, I think, at the same time that it came to Steam. But
that's right.
With COVID and everything, it was delayed, I believe.
Yeah, that makes sense. COVID has fucked everything. So yeah, I'm really excited for where this game is going. It definitely seems, we've only seen great things, and I use that term strongly, but loosely in the sense of obviously it's not perfect, but it is really cool to see EA giving Apex their own team away from Respawn or within Respawn or however
Respawn is definitely Apex
or however that structure is working. You know what I'm trying to say, people.
I hope someone does.
I hope so. I need my own decryptor ring or whatever. Never did get one of those out of the cereal boxes. They didn't ever.
I don't know if they really did them when we were kids.
I mean,
I think it was more of like a 1950s thing.
I sent in for one, but they never sent it to me.
I never really did go in on somebody could do like probably a whole podcast series on cereal and cereal box toys. But I liked the lightsaber spoons.
Oh yeah, those are dope.
Those are dope.
I like those.
Even though I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan, those are dope.
That was really cool. I could eat my cereal in the dark in peace. Man, I want to look up that now. I want to see if I could find some of those.
People eating cereal in the dark?
No, I want to look up and see if I can find those Star Wars spoons.
Oh, you definitely can.
Maybe. I don't know. I've been nostalgic-y more than not lately.
I don't know how much I've been nostalgic-y for the Star Wars spoons, but they were pretty cool.
They were pretty cool. Yeah, that's going to be it, though. We can check out the show on... Well, I guess I'll do it backwards this week.
Check out the show online, baby. That's right. We are now on the internet.
That's right. Thank you, Internet, for sponsoring us. You can check out this show on Apple Podcast, and if you're listening to it in that show or in that app, you can leave us a review in that app.
You will leave a review.
That would be appreciated.
That's right. It will be appreciated when you leave a review.
Yes.
Of 5 stars. Yes, that's right. I want you to lie.
I mean, yeah, 5 stars and you can write, y'all are real stupid. You should probably go back to
cut the stupid shit with the dumbass Super Smash Brothers thing.
Yeah, and then you could leave me a link to, getting some therapy for my thumbs or something. We also have this show in Spotify podcast. Jesus.
We do have Spotify.
That's true. Spotify.
And it is a podcast.
That's true. We're also on Pandora, Audible, some other places.
Etc. and so on. YouTube. Give us a chance on YouTube. Go subscribe, comment. Of course, you can always comment, like, etc. Push that notification bell.
Ring that bell, baby. yeah, wherever you're listening to this, subscribe. There's a review section, 5 stars. Write whatever you want. If you want to contact us on Twitter, it's going to be A Dialogue Tree. That's also going to be our Instagram. You can email the show, adialoguetree@gmail.com. If you want to reach out to Ryan on Twitter, you can at Ryan Divisions. Bless you. Bless you. I almost said something in another language, but I don't think it means bless you. Anyway, if you want to reach out to me on Twitter, it's going to be at Oswaylock. And I think that's going to be it.
If you're tired of the Super Smash Brothers thing, don't worry, I am too. And I think we're probably done with it.
Yes.
It was a fun experiment, but I kind of hate it now.
Yeah, we should stop it.
Oh, man, I got to go eat.